You got a lazy oozing. Sorry, I'm taping up a vape. Whew. It's a good looking seal though, right? There we go. Ain't got no vowel songs up here at all. Thought I did. I guess I don't. How about that? Oh. fucking shirt. Bastard. Perfect. Shit, that sucks. Oh, bear with me, children. Bear with me. Oh, fuck. It's a lot better, I think. Alright, sorry, I'm adjusting my camera setup. There we go, a lot better. Oh, sorry about the crotch shot. Fuck. Oh. I'm in the middle of getting my shit ready for the morning for work. Don't need scissors, don't need burn cream, I don't need a dead vape or a toothpick or a frisbee. A lot of stuff I don't need right now. So I feel like I'm short a knife or two. Oh, I am, that's why. How's it going, friends, family, loved ones, persecutors? I'm joking. There's 1, 2, 3 knives. Okay, we're good. I was panicking. I'm panicking for a reason. So, yeah, like I said, if you're just tuning in right now, I'm just gonna get my stuff ready for the morning for my job. So. This this is my Flytanium Tater song. There's only 500 of these in existence. This is number 299. Crinkle cut French fry handles, as well as the steak knife blade. It's got a little thing of French fries there. Little French fry set there. Really hard to kind of make out. And then there's the Dead Fly logo. Really, really good knife. This was actually my first Balisong that I purchased, and ironically enough, it's a Grail. But it got me into Balisongs in a way that I'm still doing it, you know. Very expensive knife. Last I checked, they were going for $3.95. They're worth more now because they no longer sell or produce these, since, like I said, it was a limited run of 500 of these. And again, that company is Flytanium. They have many, many, many other knives. I have a Flytanium mini case for my knives, little carrying case, so I can bring 6 to 10 knives if I choose, and I normally do. So we'll go through some of my knives and show you guys. Again, sorry, I'm just kind of getting my shit ready for the morning for work, so this is the, again, Flytanium Tater Song, crinkle cut French fries. Only 500 of these were ever made. Very cool knife, though. Very sharp. Very sharp. Got that one. This is my LDY Cygnus. It is predominantly titanium handles with carbon fiber little inserts here along the lines. The black is the carbon fiber, and it's got some plastic, I believe, hard plastic spacers, or it is, can't think of the material name. Anyways, this is a Balisong by LDY. It's called a feather blade. Sounds really good, actually. I almost prefer how the aluminum ones sound. I mean, in comparison to the titanium, I think that the aluminum sounds a lot better. And then this is another customized one. It's got custom engraving on both sides, some scroll work by Hector Guzman, who is the owner of Black Balisong. It is also a Damascus blade. It's very hard to make out and tell, but I promise you it is. I've just had to buff it a few times because it did get rust on it, which sucks ass. So that means I have to re-etch it in acid, which I don't have. So, gonna have to have Valley Jesus touch up this bad boy. But this is a Damascus Zolo on Reaper handles by Black Balisong. It's very hard to tell, but there is a Hellhound logo right there, which I guess you can see. And then, like I said, it's Damascus. And this is very sharp. Jesus. Just fucking slam my light down. There we go. Yeah, it's a great knife, honestly. I would recommend it for anybody that wants a cool design knife. It is sharp all the way around except for on this side, and even on this side it's pointy, to say the least. They have other styles of this that are like kind of rounded or octagonal, if you will, but I really do love this knife, and because it was customized and it's on Reaper handles, which they are very, very sought after just based on the sound, the acoustic that it makes. And every battle song has a unique clickety clack to it, you know. The one that I really want to show off today is my one of one, and this knife means a lot to me. It is Toxic Anodization. It is the only one in existence. It is a one of one by Black Balisong. It is called a Ribola. The name of it is the Del Muerte. And the anodization to me, so it's toxic, which means it's like tons of different crazy colors. Purples, blues, yellows, greens, all that crazy stuff. Silvers. To me, though, it looks a lot like Japanese waves. And maybe it has to do with the texturing. I don't know if you guys can tell. The lighting is not the best. I apologize. But I will be doing giveaways. What I'm going to be doing is giving away 4 knives when I get to 1,500 subscribers. So if you're subscribed, you automatically enter. That's how I'm going to be picking names for winners. I'm going to be giving away some decent knives, to say the least. And then one of my personal knives. This one I will not give away. Maybe I will down the road. Who knows? Who knows? But as of right now, I'm still a small content creator. Still trying to make it big. But yes, this is the Del Muerte. It's very heavy. But again, this is the only one in existence by blackbalisong.com. And no, I'm not sponsored, plugged, or anything like that. Here's another Flytanium knife. This is the Talisong Tonto. It's got a little mushroom right there. Again, kind of hard to tell, I apologize. Little mushroom. It's by Elvin Tally, and then there on the other side there is the Deadfly logo. If you can't see, it is this. It's by Flytanium.com. This knife you can get, I think, for about $270 right now on their website. That's where I got my crinkle cut French fry knife. They've only made 500 of these. I have number 299. Very cool knife. The unboxing experience was amazing. If you guys want to see the unboxing experience, please go check that out in one of my other videos. Make sure you like and subscribe. I have giveaways that I do, and if you subscribe, that's how you're entered. I also give tutorials, lessons on how to do certain tricks that I do. Yeah, this is supposed to be a safe place for people to come and just kind of relax and talk about Balisongs, knives, get advice, and that's what I'm here to do. My name is Matt, or Maz for Maztech. Maztech Knives, Maztech Bally Custom. I don't customize anything yet, but I do plan to in the near future. I flip Balisongs or butterfly knives. I used to have a ton of them. You could check my older videos. I used to have like close to 90 of these things, but I've given away so many of them now that I'm down to about 9. And the only ones that I have now, in my opinion, are all grails. This is a one of one by blackbalisong.com. It is Toxic Anodization, and it is a Ribola. I have another one of these. It's a regular one, and it's a great knife. It's, in my opinion, kind of budget friendly. It's a $250 Balisong as opposed to this one, which is $395. After taxes, it was damn near almost $500. This is a Titanium Cygnus by LDY Balisong. You can go on their website right now, ldybalisong.com, or search in the Google. And they have some budget-friendly knives as well, like the Orion, which goes for about $60. I'd highly recommend it. It's a sandwich construction Balisong, and it is really, really good. Sharp. They also have them that come with a live blade like this, as well as a trainer blade for those that want to do tricks without cutting their fingers off or getting cut, you know. But again, this is a one of one, the Del Muerte by blackbalisong.com, and it is amazing. This is my Zolo. It is a Damascus blade. It's kind of hard to tell because of the lighting, but it is Damascus. It's just light now. This is on Reaper handles. Sounds really good. It's also engraved, which I think is pretty awesome. Custom engraved just for me by the owner of the company, so also very cool. This is my Gaboon. It is a Tempest Fade, or Tempest Fade anodization, which is just like blue to silver. It is a MagnaCut steel blade that is very sharp. This is the Gaboon by Fellowship Blades. It's got the little insignia right there. This is MagnaCut steel. It's got beautiful mill marks from the milling. Extremely sharp. The Gaboon is named after the Gaboon python, or I think it's a viper actually, if I'm not mistaken. And this is number 150. Kind of hard to make out, but it does say 150 right there. I don't know out of how many or how many of these they make per run. If it's the run by, they make a, maybe 500 of this color, 500 of that color, but it is my lightest knife, and it sounds really good. Very good knife. That could have been bad. Just bounced it off the table, or off the chair that my phone's sitting on. But it is a great knife. These retail for I think around $400, if I'm not mistaken. Is it worth it? I love the knife. I think it's a great knife. I think Fellowship Blades does a pretty phenomenal job of what they do. So yeah. I have another LDY, which is the LDY Aquatic. Now this knife here is a collaborated knife with YK Studios. It's very hard to tell at the bottom of the blade there, but it does say YK. See if I can get it to, nope, maybe not. Anyways, so, give me 1 second, loves. Oh, I gotta put my charger back on. Ugh. Maybe not, because I can't find the charger. Never mind, here it is. Sorry, I'm being a klutz today. But it's okay. It's okay, I promise. These things happen, unfortunately, but we're doing it live, dude. Come on, what do you expect? There we go. Don't you worry, baby birds, I'll feed you. Oh, I'll feed you. So, yeah. Great knife. It is I think a Bowie style. I believe, I don't know for sure if it's titanium. Really good knife though. I think this one also goes for $375 or something like that. Really good knife. I love it. It's something that I really do plan to get anodized by somebody down the road. Bally Jesus is the man. Find him on Instagram, Facebook, whatever you want. So this is a regular Rebola. This is the one of one, the only one in the world. The difference between the two is very minuscule besides the anodization, the thickness, the weight. Slight variation in this one's blade. It looks like this blade, except looks like they shaved a little bit off. This one has a fox insignia right there. Kind of looks like Ninetales from Pokemon's. This one I love too. Probably could use a little bit of oil. I'm not sure if I have any out right now, but let me check if I do, and then I can do that real quick. I don't think I do have oil, but that's okay. It's not the end of the world. It's just something that's nice to do. And for people that haven't had to do it or seen how it's done, it's pretty easy, but it's something that I'd recommend everybody do when they own a Balisong knife. And this is kind of a good example. So, by the way, while you're here, make sure to like this video. If you're not already, hit the subscribe button, hit all notifications, because I do giveaways. I'm going to be giving away 3 Balisong knives, okay, plus 1 out of my own personal collection. This is limited. There's only 500 of these that were ever made, okay? This right here is the same kind of thing. This is number 103 out of 200. Out of 200 knives, this is 103. And this is the TOA Hades. Great knife, also titanium. Great knife. And again, one of one. Only one in the world in existence, and it's right here on this channel. Once you're subscribed and you're a part of Maztec Knives, you're part of the family, okay? You have a say-so in this channel. If you want to become a moderator, you absolutely can become a moderator. Just make sure that you police this platform for people that are being negative, bullying, scammers, you know, just the basic kind of stuff, dude. Like I'm a 34-year-old father. I have a daughter named Nova who's 5. She's my world and my everything. She flips knives. She's not amazing, but she's got a little plastic trainer. It's super cute. I just like that. It's something that me and her can do as a family. You know, we build Legos, stuff like that. I've got some family content on here. I mean, knives aren't for everybody, but I try to make this as family friendly as possible. This is lube for a knife. I don't have a ton of it. I just can't find my normal bottle of it, so bear with me again. This is supposed to be a safe place where you guys can come, whether it's after school, just hang out, you know, talk, do whatever. Again, once you're subscribed, you enter giveaways where I will be giving away 3 Balisongs plus 1 of my own personal knives. Got, I think, 9 right now, but I used to have many more. Like the video, please, because it helps advertise this channel, helps throw me a little bit better of a chance in the algorithm. YouTube is a very unforgiving platform sometimes, especially because I have a channel where I flip knives. You know, it's not the most dangerous thing in the world, but YouTube doesn't want it to be something that other people see for some reason. So when you guys like and subscribe, it lets YouTube know that I am okay. You know, that this content is not murdering people, that it's not hurting people, you know, that I'm technically teaching people a skill and a way to handle things in a proper manner, you know. So again, once you're subscribed, if you want to be a moderator, you can do that. You'll have a say-so in the channel. Down the road, I plan to build a company where I make knives. You know, there's going to be Balisong knives as well as flipping knives. They're not flipping, so pocket knives, like folding knives down the road as well. So you guys will have a say-so in the design process. You guys will be able to submit your own designs, and maybe I'll pick one, and if that's the case and it sells, you'll be given a commission of that knife. Now, mind you, this is down the road. But once you're subscribed, you are the people that I will be relying on, that I will be asking advice about, that I will want to include in these endeavors and these projects, you know. Down the road, I plan to do meet and greets, as well as selling merch and making merch. Right now, it's just kind of the knife game for me. I do giveaways, I flip knives, and I try to teach you guys tricks that I do. One of the tricks that a lot of people like and think that I'm amazing at is parabolics, which are these things right here, okay? It's that flip trick. And I am pretty good, not gonna lie. not ambidextrous either, but I can flip left-handed, and I'm a righty. So again, I'm capable of teaching you guys stuff. There's a lot of tricks that are easier to do. That one is one of the harder ones, but watching that trick and somebody do that trick is what made me want to start flipping knives. Ooh, let's try that again. Ooh, let's try that again. Sorry. There we go. See, I don't give up when it comes to flipping knives. I believe that it's a discipline thing. I use it as a fidget. You can use these as an actual tool because knives are tools at the end of the day. And how you utilize them is up to you. Yeah, make sure if you're new here that you guys hit the like button because it helps tell YouTube that my channel is worth giving a second look. Make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, subscribe button, hit all notifications so that way you know if you're picked for one of my giveaways, because once you're subscribed, you're entered automatically. I have other competitions that I'm going to be doing as well. Like I said, there's going to be a winner of 3 different knives plus one of my own personal knives. I love my subscribers. You guys are the reason that I do this. Even when I don't get anybody talking in the chat or anything like that, I'm still here to make sure that I give you guys something to leave with. And as long as you leave with a little more information, maybe knowledge, or the idea that you want to do this, or, you know, somebody that might like doing this, tell your friends, you know. This is something that a lot of me and my friends do together, and it is very enjoyable. It's a, you know, therapeutic experience. Like I said, it's like a fidget, and that's the reason I try and, you know, tell people that. And the reason I do giveaways is because I own a lot of knives. Again, this is a $500 knife. This is a $1,000 knife. That is the only one in existence. Not everybody can afford to have this hobby. Let's say you're a kid in Indonesia and you just happen to stumble across a Maztec video and you know that you have no access to knives like that. I will get you a knife somehow, some way. You know, that's the dedication that I have to my fans, to my subscribers, because once you're subscribed, you're family. I've always been like that. I will always be like that. I'm a father. I try to treat everybody the same way. I try to give everybody the same amount of respect. And, you know, it may not always work in my favor, but I still try to stay, you know, optimistic and steadfast and motivated when it comes to this platform, this channel, and my dream, which is to eventually have a community of people with like-minded thoughts and, you know, goals, and start a company with them and give you guys profit sharing and stuff like that. So, and again, it's a long road ahead, but, you know, if you guys are willing to stick by me and invest your time and have some faith in me, I promise, and I'm going to do my absolute very best to give you guys the best quality content and do my best to, you know, keep flipping knives, learn new tricks, let you guys know any information when you have questions, and make sure that you guys are, you know, looking at my older stuff as well. I have a lot of long form content, short form content. Watching that makes all the difference. It boosts my channel's views and it helps me draw in more people. And this is a very fun hobby. I mean, you can customize knives a lot, down to the color, the blade shape, the thickness. You can get knives that aren't even sharp. You know, I've got a few live blades that I've done for people where I just sand it down just enough to make this part of the blade flat. So even if you accidentally nick yourself, you're not going to get hurt, you know. And a lot of my subscribers are younger people, predominantly younger audience, and maybe your parents don't want you to have a knife that is sharp, especially. But if you explain to them that it's a fidget, a lot of them come with trainer blades that, you know, have holes all the way through them where it's very clear that it couldn't hurt you, you know. So I do plan to have those as well for the giveaways. And again, this is just a live where I kind of try and reintroduce myself, show you guys my knife collection. This is my LDY Aquatic. It is a titanium handled knife. This is my TOA Hades. This is another titanium handled knife. This one was around $375. This one was around $500. This is my crinkle cut French fry handled knife by Flytanium. There's only 500 of these in existence. This is number 299, and I love it. This is the first Balisong ever that really got me into the Balisong niche market and hobby, you know, and I still love it. This is my Fellowship Blades Gaboon with a Tempest Fade anodization, which is that silver all the way to blue. Very cool shaped blade, Magna Cut steel, number 150. This is my engraved Zolo on Reaper handles from blackbalisong.com, and I love it. Damascus blade, as you can see if I get it close enough, it is Damascus. It's just very light from being sanded. I love this blade to death. Ooh, let's try that again, sorry. That one just bounced off my kneecap. There we go. Let's try it again. You ready? See, I get it. Beautiful engraved Zolo on Reaper handles. Beautiful knife, love it. Again, this is my Rebola on, it's got G10 handles right here. It is a sandwich construction knife. This is, so the difference between a sandwich construction and a, oh my God, I'm on a blank here. Sandwich construction or a, I can't think of it. There's two different kinds of knives though. There's sandwich construction, which is this, and it pinches. Connor, what is up, brother? Welcome again. If you guys are new here, hit the subscribe button. I do giveaways. Once you hit subscribe and you're a part of the Maztec family, you are automatically entered into any one of my giveaways. When I have giveaways, I will let you guys know. The next one is when I hit 1,500 subscribers. So if you guys have friends that like knives or like knife content or like watching people flip knives and do tricks, let them know. Spread the word, spread the love. I appreciate you guys. I'm here to help, be a friend, be a mentor if I can. My favorite butterfly knife, great question. I really do like the Cygnus. I, however, prefer the Bowie style blade. And you know what else I really think is a sharp blade is the Thomas Balisong. I don't know if it's the default or what, but that's a really good question. Wow. I'd say the Zolo is up there for sure. The design I really like, especially on Reaper handles, which I didn't even think you could do. But I would have to go with a Flytanium Zenith, and that's the one that has a blade that goes like this and then up, almost like a sword shape. And they no longer make that blade. They made it for the Benchmade 51 as well, so you'll see some lucky enough individuals with a Benchmade 51 with a Zenith live blade. But I think the Demon by Atropos is really nice as well. And Atropos has some really good, really good knives out. And I haven't looked at blackbalisong.com in a while, but I would have to assume they probably came out with some decent bangers too. Sorry, let me finish going through the knives. I got distracted. This is my one of one by blackbalisong.com. Toxic anodization. It's called the Del Muerte, and it is basically a chunky Rebola, if you will. And this is my other Rebola. This one's $250. This one's $1,000. Both amazing knives. Really, really, really great knives. This one reminds, I think the reason I like them so much is they remind me of a knife from like Final Fantasy or something like that. So, and then this is another one of my favorites just based on how the handles are. You can get one of these from Flytanium.com. This is the Flytanium Talisong Z, and it is on bushings. So, or bearings. I think it's on bushings. Um, the handles are amazing. It's a great knife to flip. It's a great knife altogether, honestly. So, there we go. Anyways, guys, make sure you're subscribing. Make sure you're hitting the like button because it lets YouTube know that my channel is worth letting the world know. I'm a father. I have a daughter named Nova. She's my everything. She loves to flip knives, except they're plastic trainers. Hers is in her toy box. Otherwise, I would get it for you just to show you guys. But I plan to go live a lot more. I work as a forklift driver, and I live in Illinois. I plan to do a meet and greet soon, but again, once you subscribe, that's how you're entered to, get one of my knives. And I have a giveaway coming up at 1,500 subscribers. Watch all my old content if you want to. I've got old shorts. A lot of those you could probably learn a thing or two as far as tricks go, and you can kind of see my progress because it is real. The more you practice this stuff, and I'm going to show you guys the easier ways and the shortcuts because I didn't have those. I had to do it myself. So that's cool. And plus, I love teaching people stuff that I'm passionate about, and I'll be involving you guys pretty much in anything that I do. So once you're subscribed, your family, and welcome to the family. I'm going to take off, guys. Got a FaceTime with my little daughter, Nova, and stay sharp. Take care of one another. Make sure to tell people about this channel so that way it gets closer to the giveaway, which is 1,500 subscribers. Love you guys. Make sure to make somebody smile tomorrow. It's free, and it can change the world one day.